Mr. Brewster's here.
Mr. Brewster?
Yes.
I'm Ed Brownfield. This is Mr. George Granville, Mr. Norris Baxter.
Hi.
How do you do?
Perhaps you'd better sit down, Mr. Brewster. What I'm about to tell you may come as quite a shock.
No, sir, I don't want to sit down. I want to hear this standing up.
Have you ever heard the name Rupert Horn?
Rupert Horn? No, but I bet he's someone high up in the Yankee organization, right?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Brewster. Rupert Horn was your great uncle.
What's that got to do with baseball?
Rupert Horn quarreled with his family back in the 30s. He went out west. They never heard from him again. They thought he was dead. But he didn't die until last month. And by then, he was one of the richest men in America.
And he bought a baseball team, right?
No, oil and real estate. And you, Mr. Brewster, are the sole living heir of your great-uncle Rupert Horn.
I think it's only fair to tell Mr. Brewster about the conditions of the will.
Brewster, greetings from the grave. Don't look so surprised. Didn't you know your great-grandfather was a honky? The old man married twice. One wife, white, produced me. One wife, black, produced your grandmother. Checkered family, you might say. I've outlived them all, except you. They tell me you're my only living relative, Brewster, and I gotta say I'm very disappointed. Look at you. What have you made of yourself? A failed baseball player. I believe in being honest, Brewster. No bullshit. I'm stuck with you. But we're gonna have some fun. Let me tell you a little story, Brewster. When I was 7 years old, my daddy caught me smoking a cigar. Locked me in the broom closet for 3 days and 3 nights with nothing but a box of cigars and a book of matches. No food, Brewster. No water, just those goddamn cigars. Wouldn't let me out until I finished every last one of them. Taught me one hell of a lesson. I'm going to do to you what my daddy did to me. I'm going to teach you to hate spending money. I'm going to make you so sick of spending money that the mere sight of it will make you want to throw up. So, here's my proposition. You have 30 days in which to spend 30 million bucks. If you can do it, you get 300 million.
There's got to be a catch.
Of course there's a catch. You have to spend the 30 million. But after 30 days, you're not allowed to own any assets. No houses, no cars, no jewelry, nothing but the shirt on your back. So it sounds easy, don't it? Well, you'll find out. Now, you can hire anybody you want, but you got to get value for their services. You can donate 5% to charity, and you can gamble another 5% away, but you can't give this money away, and that includes buying a Hope Diamond for some bimbo as a birthday present. Oh, I know what you're thinking, Brewster. You'll buy yourself a dozen Picassos and use them for firewood, right? Wrong. You must not destroy what is inherently valuable. That's instant disqualification. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. You're not allowed to tell anybody why you have to spend this money.
Why can't I tell my friends?
Because I don't want anybody helping me out. Nobody helped me out in that closet with those cigars. I never had any friends. Well, Brewster, what do you think? You got the balls for it? I doubt it. That's why I put a special wimp clause in my will. You can have $1 million right now and forget the whole thing. Or you can go for the big one, Brewster. The 300 million. But if you fail, you don't get diddly.
This is $1 million your great uncle spoke about.
Oh, jeez. I never seen that much money in my life.
We've investigated your background, Mr. Brewster. The highest salary you've ever had is $11,000 for one season with the Toledo Mud Hens. You've never even had a credit card in your entire life. Think of spending $1 million a day for 30 days with no assets to show for it. It's quite difficult to spend money without accumulating assets, even when the money is spent foolishly. Surely no one could blame you for refusing such an eccentric gamble.
That's good advice. Take the $1 million. It's yours.
What happens if I don't take the $1 million and I try for the whole thing and I fail?
Granville and Baxter would gain power of attorney over the estate. They would administer it in some charitable fashion. For a considerable fee, I'm sure.
What do you think?
I don't benefit either way, Mr. Brewster. I'm a completely neutral observer.
Bird in the hand. That's what my grandmother used to say. I'm gonna go for the 300 million.
When you appear before us again in 30 days, Mr. Brewster, you must be totally penniless, without assets of any kind, having nothing but the receipt for your expenses and the clothes on your back. Are you certain you want to do this, Mr. Brewster?
No, sir, I'm not certain. But I'm gonna have a lot of fun finding out.
Send Drake up here immediately.
Good luck to you, sir. You're due back in 30 days. Gentlemen, shall we say 12 midnight? Exactly.
We're going to assign one of our paralegals from the accounting department to keep track of your expenditures and receipts.
Does this guy Drake know about the 300 million?
All Drake knows is that you've inherited $30 million, which must be precisely accounted for. If you tell Drake the truth, you'll automatically lose the entire inheritance.
I ain't telling Drake shit. My lips are sealed. Lock them. Throw away the key like that. Hello, Drake. This is the way I'll talk. Hey, how you doing, Drake?
Miss Drake, this is Mr. Brewster, the client we briefed you about.
Oh, yes, Mr. Brewster. It's very nice to meet you.
Damn, it doesn't rain, it pours.
I beg your pardon?
The 30 million is deposited in a bank across the street, Mr. Brewster. I imagine you'd like to make sure it's real and possibly make a withdrawal.
Yeah, I'd like to make sure it's real.
Step this way, please. Excuse me.
Hey, good luck.
Yes.